You have heard so much about him, but in a few minutes you're going to hear from him. Rap to him a little bit right here.
May I rise?
All rise.
Talk to me. Say something.
Yo, what's up? What's happening? How y'all doing? What y'all know? Tell me something good, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, boys and girls, and many and millions who's listening, watching, checking it out, and feeling it all around the world. You are tuning in to The Den with your host, Carlos Stargell, aka OG Low, or Carlos the OG. And I've got, and I'm gonna say this, it's something y'all got to know. Y'all not paying no money, so there's no need for y'all acting funny. So sit back, enjoy, relax, and chill, because it's gonna be a stone groove. Shit, I can't lose what I can use. And I know what to do to set the groove and put y'all in the mood. So sit back and enjoy the den. And then here's your host, OG Low. Yo, 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 hey, what's up? What's happening? How y'all doing? What it do? How y'all feeling? Tell me something good. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, boys and girls, and many and millions who's watching, listening, checking it out, and feeling it all around the world. Hey, thank y'all for tuning in to the Den with your host, Carlos Stargell, Carlos DOG. What's up, Teresa? How you doing? What you know good? Tell me something good, my sister. Yeah, but I want to thank Teresa for tuning in on the live chat, and I want to thank the recurring viewers and the first time viewers. Is this your first time? Oh, good to hear, Teresa. I'm not saying I'm on the victory side myself. And is this your first time? And if you're feeling it in your heart and in the depths of your soul, hit that like or that bell.
Rap to him a little bit right here.
Okay, now, what I wanted to talk to y'all about today, I was talking to a friend of mine. We go back. We go back before Soul Train got knocked out of syndication.
Rap to him a little bit right here.
And like what I'm saying, childhood friends. And we still tight to this day, nothing but love for him. But anyway, he was telling me some stuff. He was telling me something this morning. I'm not going to reveal what it was, but what he told me, what that person did was foul. But I'm just going to say this right here. Now, some people, some people do stuff intentionally, and some people make, and people make mistakes as well. But one thing I can always say, whatever they do, whatever wrong they do, of course, people are going to get pissed off to festivity. But my thing is this right here. I try not to let it lead into bitterness because, because when you're bitter, you're not hurting them, you're hurting yourself, really. And, even though I found out that the hard way, but at least I did learn. But I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I mean, it's not about bitterness or anything like that. It's more about trust issues. And that's on the real.
Rap to him a little bit right here.
I mean, having sense enough to know not to be bothered with them no more in life, because once that bridge is burnt, you can never cross them now. Don't get it twisted now. Sometimes bridges can be reconstructed. Sometimes. I mean, that meaning whatever happened in the situation, it wasn't that serious. But if it can't be fixed, that means not only you busted them with the smithereens, that means trust is broken and all respect is gone. Yep. And yeah, all respect is gone. So that's why you got to be careful about not only those bridges you burn, But you got to be careful about who do you piss off.
Talk to me. Say something.
Yeah, because I know I mean, even not just people in general, but the ones who are very, 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 very close to you, like your family, your so-called friends, your significant other,
Rap to him a little bit right here.
anybody that's close to you. I mean, it's sad, but it's true. And that's why they say keep your people close and keep your people close and your enemies closer. They say your enemies can't do you no harm.
Bullshit. They can do just as, the damage can be just as bad.
Yeah, but like I said too, everybody, we all get anger, but in the Bible they say, be angry yet sin not. Shoot, that's easier. That's easier said than done. Because you got some people that will get pissed off to piss everything. That means they ain't trying to hear shit you got to say. They gonna do what they want to do and say what they want to say. So the best thing for people for you to do, people like that, stay in your lane and keep your distance. Cause they don't. Cause after it's all said and done, um, they got. We all got to be held accountable.
Rap to him a little bit right here.
I mean, like I said, whatever we do, we all, whether it's good or bad, we all got to be held accountable.
Talk to me. Say something.
Yeah, but you know, like I say, I mean, people. I mean, it's sad because people don't even listen no more. Now that's really a shame. People don't even want to take time out to listen. You did, but you know, like they are like in the words of somebody I know, that's not cool, and it's not. It's not cool. But like a friend of mine told me, and in fact, they told me, when you forgive yourself, you letting it go. Yeah, that is true. But guess what? A lot of people don't. A lot of people not gonna try to hear that because when people are pissed off, they let their emotions overpower them. That's one thing I learned too. Think before you act and think before you talk. Because you can say some stuff that can really, 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 really hurt somebody. No jive. You can really hurt some. I mean that's why you got to be careful, not just for what you say, but for how you say it. Cause you can, cause believe it or not, you don't understand. But people, a lot of things you say to people, how you say it, you can hurt somebody for life.
Talk to me. Say something.
That means they'll feel so low that they won't. Then you talking about trust issues. Oh, they'll really have them. Not to the point where they don't want to be bothered. And if you say the wrong thing, they gonna. I'm just gonna tell it like this.
They gonna cuss your ass out.
And that is true. So that's why. That's why they always say behaviors. That's why I always try to behave myself. But on the real, for real, none of none of us are perfect. We are far from that. But what kills me are the ones who think they are all that and above everybody.
People like that ain't shit.
And that's for real. I mean, look, I'm just gonna say this too. Everybody's got a past. Quit looking at people for what they've done and look at for what they can do now.
Talk to me. Say something.
Because, like I always tell people, times change, people change. Some change for the better, some change for the worse, or some just don't change at all.
Rap to him a little bit right here.
But that's just the way of the world. Like Erwin the Fire said, that's the way of the world. But that don't mean it's right. And just like I tell a certain group of people, which I should name nameless, because if I do blurt it out, then they're gonna think I'm a threat or a terrorist. So I'm just gonna say this right now. Just because you can doesn't mean that you should. And y'all know what I'm talking about. It's a word. We already know what it is. Privilege. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The ones who think they can get away with everything, in and everything, but they want to hang other people about. They want to hang other people by the neck.
Oh no. I'm about to call somebody out.
But what I'm saying though, I'm gonna say this one more time to those certain group of people. Just because you can, don't mean that you should. Don't mean you should. Cause guess what? Cause I know how to. I can come back. I got a comeback for you. You know, people like that.
And if y'all know me, I got a comeback for any and everybody. And I don't care who it is.
Yeah. And you know, I'm gonna say this right here. Privilege ain't gonna get y'all nowhere but hell. And the majority of your so-called forefathers and ancestors done busted it wide open already. Yeah, I said it. I mean, you know what though? They don't bury so many people and then put their gravestone on where they buried them, man. They make it look like they heroes and all that.
Man, that's bullshit.
They know what they did wrong. Now they wanna take down monuments and names and all that. Should have did that bullshit a long time ago. Yeah, I mean, the one that they look at them as heroes, they look at us like,
We ain't shit.
but guess what? They want us to learn their history, which I really don't give a shit about because I know it ain't true. But the history they need to put out there, they don't. Because the only history us people, certain people make, I'm talking about us in general, I'm talking about us. The only history they look at if we make, if we kill somebody, rape somebody, rob somebody, other than that, we don't mean shit to them. But guess what? Just to let y'all know, the ones you put last will rise first.
May I rise?
All rise.
Damn right, and I'm still rising. Look, I'm gonna rise with my head up high and the middle finger in the air. And let y'all know what y'all can do, where y'all can go, and what y'all can kiss. And I'm just keeping it real.
Talk to me. Say something.
But I'm just keeping it real because they've been wanting us to be quiet for so long. What can we get accomplished if we quiet?
Not a damn thing.
So people like us, we speak out, we stand up for ourselves, and we come at it with some real truth. Then they want to get pissed at us. But guess what? There's a name we call people like that. It's the
Original N-word.
narcissist. Oh, y'all thought I was gonna say that other one, didn't you? Nah, that's one thing I don't play about. I don't really play about name calling unless they deserve it. But as far as putting it out on YouTube or social media, nah, couldn't do that. I'm still trying to be respectable and mindful of every people. But some people don't even deserve the respect. I'm for real, but even though I wouldn't put it out on social media,
I would tell them directly.
I tell them directly and don't give a damn about their feelings either.
Rap to him a little bit right here.
Because me personally, Not trying to be difficult or mean or hate or anything like that, but I'm just sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I think we all are. So what I'm saying too, I'm just the only way we don't have to use this or any form of weapon. This is all the weapon that we need. The mind. Mind over matter. Yeah, that means our mind so strong. What they say and do.
Don't matter.
So stand tall. Be yourself. Be proud. Say it loud. And like I said, the way I feel about some people, I have no problem letting them know how I feel. No bull, no lies, no slack, no acts, just straight facts. And that's just me right there.
Rap to him a little bit right here.
And like I said, they say we can exercise our right of freedom of speech.
Now y'all know good and well that's a lie.
Because our freedom of speech is more like our freedom or death. That means we can say what we want to say, but if it don't appeal to them, then they want to lock us up in a 4x5 cell or put us 6 feet under, close to hell. So guess what? After it's all said and done, they can call themselves singing Amazing Grace and calling on Jesus or whatnot, or calling themselves so-called good American Christians. They still going to hell. I don't give a damn what nobody say. All this torture and shit they done did for 500 years. And let me tell you something about me. They say we supposed to forgive and forget. Rest assured, I'm sure as hell ain't gonna forget. But far as forgiving, that's between me and the Lord. I don't have to reveal
Shit.
to nobody but the Lord. If I forgive them, that's between me and the Lord. If I don't, that's still between me and the Lord. But guess what? I don't have to tell nobody else how I feel. Don't.
I tell the person who crossed me directly.
And won't give up
Shit.
about feelings. Because, like they say, one thing about me, I'm not going to hold back. And like I said, one of those totals and quotas came to me. You have to forgive. You know what I told her?
I ain't gotta do a damn thing but stay black and die.
And I did tell her that. And I let her know.
It's not about forgiving because we all have to do that. In spite of and not because of.
So guess what? It's more about having the sense that God gave you to know not to be bothered with them no more in life. I mean, like I said, we forgive, but that don't mean we have to hang out. That don't mean we have to be bothered.
And it sure don't mean we have to kiss them where they want to be kissed.
Because I'm that type of person. But see, a lot of people think because I don't talk, because I don't want to be bothered, they think I'm bitter. It's not about bitter. I'm more at peace because I don't want to be bothered. Now, like I told y'all yesterday, day before and whatnot. Now, if I'm plotting, that's when you should worry. Because when you plot and you still mad about it, and then still mad about it years later, you holding a damn grudge. That's for real.
Rap to him a little bit right here.
But if you not plotting and you got sense enough to let it go and you don't really have to say nothing to them,
You're at peace.
and that's on the real for real. So I'd rather be at peace than to be miserable.
Talk to me. Say something.
Now, one thing you can say about me, I have no hatred in my heart, but it's a lot of people I won't want to be bothered with no more in life. I mean, I'm just like I say, it's not about forgiving because we have to, in spite of, not because of. I just choose not to be bothered with them because One thing about me, it ain't gonna be no fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. It's gonna take one time, and after that one time,
Your ass is out of my life forever.
yeah. And that's just I'm just telling it like it.
T.I. freaking is.
And that's just how I am. And if you can't dig that, well, let the doorknob hit you where the dog should have hit you.
Your ass.
Yeah. But basically what I'm just saying, life too short to be worried about a whole bunch of crap. And like I tell y'all all day, every day, and all the time, co-signing bullshit is not a necessity. And
It's a no-no.
plus, dick riding is not a form of transportation. And it's really not. And like I said, stop being bandwagon jumpers and fair weathers, because that ain't gonna get you nowhere in life. Either you're down or you ain't. So, like I said earlier about doing stuff deliberately to hurt people, you better watch it on the real. I'm gonna say about that. That same person you hurt deliberately, that might be the same person you're gonna need. So be careful how you treat people. Don't lose trust. Don't make sure your trust is not broken, and make sure respect is still there. Because, like I said, that same person you hurt might be that same person you're gonna need later on in life. And on the contrary, y'all better hope and pray that they don't tell y'all where to go, what y'all can do, and what y'all can kiss. Because like that's another thing I said too about bitterness. People be so mad y'all think they bitter. No, it's not about being bitter. It's about trust issues. Once you cross people like that on the real for real, they really don't want to be bothered. On the real, they don't want to be bothered. I mean, no, I mean, if they get to that point, something must have really bad happened. Either they don't rub that person the wrong way or did something to them to really hurt them. But bless their heart, because I know it happened to me many times. And just to let you know, for example, when you do bad things to people, it might not come that day, that week, that month, that year, whatnot. But what goes around comes around. You're gonna reap what you sow. And like in reality, karma's a bitch. Revenge is sweet. And
Payback is a motherfucker.
and that is true. Now, like I said, no none of us are nowhere near perfect. I know I probably did some things, not intentionally or whatnot, but if I did or said anything to hurt anybody, I'm saying this while I'm on this live. I deeply apologize to anybody who I hurt or pissed off or whatnot. Now, the ones who pissed me off deliberately, if you want to come at me with an apology, it's more than welcome. But if you don't want to apologize,
Oh well, fuck you too.
so like I said, some situations are meant to be squashed. Sometimes you can't fix what's broken. So if it's not willing to be whatever's broken not willing to be fixed, leave it alone. Yeah, and leave it in the hands of the Lord because we might not get fixed, but
He sure can.
yeah. But anyway, y'all, my time is almost up. But I want to thank each and every one of y'all who took time out to tune in and check out the den and recurring viewers especially. But first time viewers, like I say, if you feel it in your heart and in the depths of your soul, please hit that like a bell. I sure would appreciate it. And I want to thank Sister Teresa Baker for joining me on the live chat. I really appreciate that. And yeah, you will see me later, Sister Lady Ma'am. And just to let y'all know, I hope and pray, if God's willing, that I'll be back around the 3:30 hour. And that's on the real for real. But until then, y'all, until then, God bless you. Y'all be good. Y'all take good care of yourselves and each other. And thank y'all for taking the time to check out and tune in to the Den with your host, Carlos Stargell, aka OG Low, or Carlos EOG.
That's me.
Y'all be good. Peace, two fingers. I'm out of here like last year.